What are they building on the moon? There's been talk of some type of buildings being built on the moon. Some say that there are moon colonies. And if there is there any truth to the moon colonies? Is there any truth to, like, Elon Musk going to the moon, taking his like thing up there, the moon as a prison? Truth goddess? Let's see. And good afternoon. You can see I've got an image of the moon right here that I took with my Nikon, and I've got the video footage of the moon. It's like this, and it looks kind of like there is some type of cloaking. If there is indeed something like moon colony on the moon that's being built, is the moon what we think it is? Or is the moon some kind of massive, like, I don't know, massive object up there in the sky that's not just craters? But you can see it really does look cloaked with this right here. You may not be able to see it, but this right here is really interesting. The moon. That's kind of what's interesting. You know how you have the movies Get Yourself to Mars and things like that? You got movies like that. You really do. Let me put this stuff on here. I got to get myself on the screen. You all, I really do. Let me get myself over here. Where am I? I'm not even on here yet. Where is my camera? I took my camera off of here, but I hope you can still hear me. What's going on with the moon? I don't know where I'm at on here, y'all. Let me see. Okay, there I am right there. I'm on here. I am on here. We got moon. We got the moon right here. So, is there any truth to it? The moon colonies. Really? Let me do this. So if we are to take this, I want you to look at this. So we have, this moon. Look at the moon. Okay, it looks nice. It really does look nice right here. It looks really good. There doesn't seem to be anything that sticks out of the ordinary looking at this moon right here that you're looking at. Nothing. Looks normal, completely normal, except when you like zoom up on it, then it doesn't look so normal. It looks like there's some type of technology up there. It really does look like there is some type of technology up there on the moon, because you can see how these colors are look like they're blended all in to give maybe these darker, airier shapes right here. It's blended all in to give the shape of this right here, the brown spot on the moon. So this is what it looks like. But this is what it also looks like right here. Just add a sharpening filter and lighten the moon up and enlarge it. It looks like this. Could this really be, now think about it, could that be cloaking device because something like this is being built on the moon and the moon is not what we think it is? Could it be that? It is. It is a possibility that very well could be what's going on. Something like that. All I know is when we zoom up, and you know it too, it doesn't look normal. Hello, Apple Rux Honey. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. It doesn't... if you were building something like this on the moon, and you know they got the technology. They do. You wouldn't want people to see the work that was being done. You wouldn't. You see like a crater right here. You'd want to have some kind of cloaking device that would be like this. To, when the people look at the moon, they only see the one side and they see the phases. This is what you would want them to see. You wouldn't want them to see anything else going on with the moon. Not anything else whatsoever. Just that right there. Where is who? Where is Gina? Well, Gina's right here. I just been over here looking at some of the moon. You can see some of the moon right here. Look at it. We got it. We got the filtering on the moon. And I was sitting there thinking, because every time you look at the moon, when you zoom up on it, this is truly what you see right here up close. And it really doesn't, it doesn't bode too well when you zoom up on it. It doesn't. It really does seem like this is truly some type of technology being used, because of, you can see the different colors that are on it. You may say, well, I can't see any different colors. Well, if I pause it and I zoom up on it, which I will zoom up on it, you'll see the different colors. It literally looks like some type of technology. Look at the colors. You've got red, you got blue. This would be what you would see if there were technology being used, digital technology to like cover up the moon, say cover up something like this on the moon. Let's just make a holographic image, and the people will always see this right here when they look up at the moon. This is what I'm saying. So if they will always see that, if they look up at the moon, then hello, a human colony on the moon. So look at this. I want you all to look at this right here. I come over here to this spot right here. What's this called? thehumanmars.net. The best stuff about Mars and exploration, the 2019. So we got this human colony on the moon, supplied by regular SpaceX starships. Moonbase Alpha has grown into a large human colony with a dome-shaped habitat complexes in the center, surrounded by a semicircle, surrounded in semicircle industrial area solar array. Close up from the lunar colony, render in an Elon Musk recent starship. So this is what Elon Musk would want to have right here, right? You know that when they talk about something, some type of technology, something that they wish to do, more times than not, it's already been done, or it's already being done. And now they're just talking about it right now. That's how I look at it. It must already be done. But it may not be done. What I don't get to read it? Well, I thought I got to read it. I did get to read it before you all. What is going on here? No, I don't want to do that. I was able to look at it before. The moon base. What is that? Let's see his starship right here. His SpaceX thing right here. There's the image in full resolution. So he's got this thing right here. Look at that. Ship dry mass. Let's look at that. He's got his Raptor engines. Yay, Elon. That's right. You got super heavy. Of course, it's super heavy. It's got to go really far. Oh, the Millennium Falcon. Why are they talking about the Millennium Falcon down there, you all? Think about that. Look how teeny tiny a human being is. You got a little visual. Human being is that big. A star hopper. Do you think, and is it possible for star hoppers to actually be real? And what about the Millennium Falcon? Is it possible that that was real? Because that's supposed to be the Black Sea anomaly. Remember that? The Black Sea anomaly. Right there. That's what that looks like. Hello. And then you have this starship, MK1, and then the great big massive starship. Let's look at this. What he's got, a heat shield, so he don't want to get blasted by something as he goes up. I don't want to watch his animation. I don't. We can see right here also. Let me see what else visuals he's got. We're talking about the moon separating. He's got his starship. He's well, it's getting pretty close somewhere. It's getting pretty close right here. What is this supposed to be? These are launch pads. Look at it. Look at the twirling down there. That is really neat looking graphic. It really is if you look at it down there. Okay, we got it like that. Let me see if I can go up. It's going up. Wow. This is simulation, you all, what it would look like. And they're on Mars. They're supposed to be on the moon, I would assume, or Mars. Could you imagine What if there are people on the moon? Now, I'm serious. There really could be people already on the moon in their moon colonies, and you have people who have disappeared. And if they're already on the moon may not be what we think it is. You dreamt Israelite Shabbat Shalom. Let me see this. I think I can go up here. Look at this. Okay, it's up there. It's going across the earth. Look. I really wonder. Look how many of these ships they got down here. Because they got quite a few. They got quite a few of these ships on the ground. I guess these things that people go in. And they take off. Who knows where they go? We don't know where they go. Gina, we know where they go. But if it's futuristic, well, what's this? What's this thing over here that is that supposed to be the Earth? Of course, this is all animation. And you may look up in the sky and think it's all animation. That's right. It's all animation. Nothing's real. But something has to be real. There has to be something that's real. There truly does have to be something. Inorganic beings and stuff. Okay, now it's flying across this. Where is the light coming from? Okay, look at this on a scale. You can see it. Oh, it's a graph. Everything's a graph. It's like a matrix. Like a matrix. I would assume that these are real people down there gathering. Okay, look at that. So we got them out there. Why are they launching at nighttime? Did you ever wonder why launch your ship at night? Do they always launch their ships at night or no? I mean, they don't have to. They don't. But in that picture right there, it seems like they have launched their ship. Maybe they're getting ready to launch it at night. They don't want to launch it. That's the end of that, you all. It truly is the end of it. Let me put it back here. So the colony, a human colony on the moon. And it could be. It really could be. Let me come back over here. Here's all kinds of visuals of what they want. Colonization of the moon. They really got a lot of plans for colonizing the moon, if you think about it. A whole lot. Look at all of this. All of these plans for colonizing the moon. Why? Remember those movies you would see, these space movies and stuff like that? Remember the Jetsons? What? NASA grants $1.24 million for an essay prep moon. But what if it's already happened? What if this is already in play? Although there are some who says nobody has been to the moon. No one has been to the moon at all. It doesn't exist. They got all of this. Let's look at these ships and stuff. It kind of looks like, I don't know what it is. Human survival? You want to go to the moon and do like that? You all, do you? It looks like the movies. It really looks like the movies. See, look at these domes right here. You've got a dome right here. Map of a major moon colony. Do you think this is real? This is from Reddit. Let's come over here to Reddit. What would you do with a little extra time? No, not that right there. Do you think that this is happening right here? Russian claimed lunar territory is in the red. ESA claimed territory. New Berlin, Fuglesland, Sharman Peak Space Station, Shepherd, Ride, Option. Do you think that this is real? I mean, it could be real because look at the shadowed areas. If you got the shadowed areas, which there is shadowed areas. There's a lot of shadowed areas on this moon right here. You can see a great big moon spot right here. Lots of shadowed areas. And if we were to zoom up close, which we did, they really do look, it looks holographic. It doesn't really look real. It doesn't. It doesn't look real when you zoom up. It looks like some type of technology that is cloaking what is up there. It really does look like some type of cloaking technology for the moon, because it's not all smooth. It literally looks like it's just pieced together up here. It does piece together on the moon. And it's like, okay, that's okay, you all, we got it. We got some pieced together moon. Let me put it back here. So what are they building on the moon if they're building something? Because we would like to know what they would be building. Let's look at this. Do they have colonies like this on the moon? Do they? We can look over here on the edges of the moon. Let's look over here at it moving. We can do it. It may not be all truth. That's true, Truth Goddess. There is some truth with that National Enquirer. There's bound to be some truth with it. I don't know if you all can see the blending of the colors on here with this like that. I mean, you may be able to see it, but then you may not be able to see it because it is literally, it's blended in big time. Totally blended. And if we go like this, just like this, let me get this, we're talking about, are they building something on the moon? Now, when this moon is up in the sky, we have seen beams of light coming from the moon too. They come down at a certain angle, like lasers, multicolored lasers coming down from this moon. I'm going to come up here to the top to see if we can see some more. Can you see how blotched that is right here, you all? It's at a different section of the moon, but these colors on here, they're not evenly spaced whatsoever. Not evenly spaced. Let me do this. If I'm going to make it big, I'm going to make it really big, and I want you to look at it because it is some type of technology. It looks like it. It really does look like it. Gina, are you saying that for 100% proof fact? I'm not saying it. I'm saying it looks like it. It really does look like that. Can you see it? Let's push it. See if you can see the colors moving. I mean, we're way on top of the moon. We are way up here. King Hazy, you would imagine they would build on the dark side to where we wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah. Can you see that, you all? This is some of the shading. Trying to go around this moon right here. Because it really, I'm looking at this on my cell phone, and it looks really realistic on my cell phone. It looks real. But when I'm on here on this big screen right here, my computer screen, it's not looking so real to me. It really is not looking so real to me at all. And I'm going to let you see what I'm seeing that isn't looking so real. It's this. This is what it looks like up close right here. So if they truly are building something on the moon, why does it like kind of look like this up close? You can see it. It's if they're building, it's being cloaked. There's cloaking technology that is being used. All the impacts. So let's zoom it up even closer for you. I'm going to go close because I want you to see what I see, and it's super, super big on my screen. Really big now. A little too big, but this is the moon areas is what it is. The areas of the moon. You can see the yellows, the blues, the reds, the greens. You can see it. Why would it have it? Why would it have these impacts? That's right, Aiko. Why do we only see one side of the moon? Looks really great like this, you all. It looks lovely like this. Just lovely. Looks quite lovely. Let's come over to here. Let's see if we got any of the moon on right here, because that moon is, it's somewhere over here. I just got to find the moon, you all. I got to find that moon. It's on here somewhere, hiding, because I made it way too, man, I made this moon so big on here. I cannot even find it. That's how big I've made this moon right here. You can see the edges of it. Can you see it? It does look pretty cool. Let me get this moon colony off of here. So if, let's see it. Looks pretty cool. It does. It looks cool. It does. But if you're on a bigger screen, let me take myself off. You're going to see something much different. You are. Totally different with the moon. It literally has zigzags around it. Let's go to the bottom part of this moon, you all. It is very cool. It is to go on the bottom of the moon. It kind of reminds me of the bottom of the sun, is what it's reminding me of. The bottom of the sun. We're just gonna look on the edges of it, just like this. Earth's gravity is strong enough to hold the moon in its orbit. Is it? It could be. It really could be. Let's go up to the center. See if you can see anything in the center of this moon. Now, granted, it's constant movement, and it may seem at times that when you look at the moon, you're seeing lights that are flickering on the moon. You truly are seeing lights. That's what it may feel like. Lots of lights, which would give the perception that there are colonies on the moon. It would give that. That great big circle thing right there, because we want to see it. We want to see this great big circle thing. Let me make this part of the moon. No, we want to see you. Quit moving around like that. We want to see you. This is the bottom of the moon, you all, right here. That great big hole right there. Constant. I think I'm moving this thing up really high. I'm moving it up. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the moon down. I'm going to shrink the moon back to its somewhat original size. Oh, wait a minute! I just saw something. Let me pause this moon. I want to wait for it to see it again. Show me that again. Let me see it, y'all. I want to push the play button, because we got the moon over here. I want to see something happen, because I just saw it, and it was kind of wild. I seen all of these. Was pulling it up like that, and it was moving, and I saw. Okay, I know what I've seen. Ah, wait a minute. I want to see. I want to make sure you see it too. I'm going to pause the button when I see it. Now, it could be that maybe the technology does something to when you film it. It just puts it in pixels and things like that. It could. I'm not going to say that it doesn't. It like converts your footage into something else. I could say that. I guess I could. Yeah, I don't know if you all can see this. I really don't, but I want you to see what I'm seeing. I really do. I want to make it bigger, because I want you to see the blue squares, the yellow squares, the red squares, the green squares. I want you to be able to see them. Also, I'm coming over to the moon. Can you see them? Can you see those squares on here? I know it might be a little difficult. I'm trying to brighten it up. Well, that's really bright. Oh, you can look at it like that. Let me see what happens when we undo it. Okay, you can't see what's in the background. Let's push the button. Now, granted, this could all be normal, and there may be nothing at all to this. There may be nothing at all to this moon. Let me just tell you, there may be nothing to the moon at all. I'm just saying, but but Gina, don't you dare do it. Don't do it, Gina. Okay. I am going to do it. Oh, I'm going to do it. I assure you I'm going to do it. But this, are we going to do it, you all? I'm going to show you. But this right here, there may be nothing to what we're looking at, you. I'm just saying. Maybe nothing at all. It's just some. If there's nothing to it, then why? You can look at this. Once emerging from behind the moon, Orion flew over a couple Apollo landing sites. This is Associated Press. This is NASA. Associated Press. This is NASA. If you didn't see that video from this week, look at it right here. It's on the YouTube channel. I did a video of it. You see this? This is their footage right here. These things were literally going up and down just like, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. They were going up and down just like these. They were. Just like that. That's what they were doing. The same thing that was being showed in this video. This thing was doing the same thing. Same thing. Right up there, same thing was happening. It was. And the squares, you see the squares, you got some whatever squares, the same thing was taking place. It was. It's just, see how perfect? Now, just let's look at this, you all. Come on now. You've got to think about this. This is my moon footage with my Nikon P900. This is NASA's footage shared by the Associated Press. You can see the squares in this. we're gonna look at the squares. Let's do it, Gina. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a screenshot of it. We are gonna do a screenshot of it. I love it. I love doing screenshots. I do. Wait. Get it up here. Get it up here. Can't have you looking at it if I don't got it up here. Look at this. At the top is NASA's footage of the moon. Look at the little gray square. Look at the little gray square on my footage too. What's going on? What is going on? You got to ask yourself. You got a dark gray square right here. You do. What's going on? Hello, Melvin, honey. The craters on the moon side of the moon. Did the Earth put them there? Well, I'm not seeing no craters right here. I'm seeing a lot of, I'm seeing some type of technology right here. This was the moon. There was a glitch, and I caught it. A glitch. Right there. Let me put this back to me, you all. It's not something that you want to look for. It is not. But let me tell you something. Let me just do it, because I am going to do it. I want to do it. That's why you get yourself in trouble, Gina. That's why I get myself in trouble, because I want to do it. I want to do it. Okay, we're going to look at it, you all. You can't see me on here right now. I'll pop on here. Where am I at? Gina, bring yourself over here. I'm down here. I'm down here, you all. That's where I'm at. I want you to look at this. This is our video. This is what happened 3 days ago. I know I share a lot. I share a lot. Look at this. The moon footage. You see it moving? You may say, I don't see nothing. You're moving your video. You're moving your cell phone. Okay, well, watch it. You watch it. See it? That was their footage from NASA. How could that be? How could it be unless there is some type of cloaking technology or something being used? It should not be. It shouldn't. Michelle McCree, you all got a thumbs up. See, it's NASA. They were showing it. Just like that. It's moving. See it? It's moving. Okay, that's enough seeing it. That is enough seeing that. You can find that right here 3 days ago under the live videos. Under the live videos, you can see the last comment was 3 days ago. Why is it 3 days ago? Well, there's a reason it's 3 days ago, because you're not supposed to be seeing it. You are not supposed to be seeing something like that. So they show it and then you don't see it. You don't see it no more. You don't see it no more. You're not supposed to see it anymore. You're not. Let's get these up here, you all. Don't be looking, because the more you look, the more you may find out. And that's the moon. This is the moon. We can shrink the moon down. I can shrink the moon down. You can see it even more. We can shrink it down since we got it lightened. I don't want to be on here too long because I'm going to give myself even more trouble. If there's colonies on the moon, then there is cloaking technology. Right here, this is the moon. Okay, it is. It's the moon. All I have to do is one thing. And you're not going to see it. This is what you'll see. You'll see this. See all these colors right here. You'll see the moon as it is right here. This looks normal. Okay, right? It does. It looks kind of normal, but when you start brightening it up, oh, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this right here, which is really wild. It's very, very wild. Why am I way over there, you all? Let me come over here to this side. I must have been letting the moon go up in the air on the camera by itself. We're going across the whole span of the moon. Here's the other side of it. Reminds me of Minecraft, really, if you think about it. I never played it, but I've seen some things of it because these squares are literally going in and out. They are. Look at that. Constantly rearranging themselves. Look at it. I'm just barely pushing it, the colors right here. See that square? It just moved down. This one square right here above my head, it moved down from, it was up in the sky. I mean, it was right above and it moved itself down. Watch it. See the things connecting with it. And then it disappeared. And then more are showing up. So look at that one out there. There's one way out here. This is the sky. It's the sky. On the moon, can you tell me, Mr. Moon? Moon, bright and shiny moon, won't you please shine down on me? For my knees are shaking and I cannot run. Let's see how it's going in and out, you all. It's like a wild. How would you like to live in a simulated environment? I don't like showing the moon like this because it's like, it's kind of like boring. I'd rather see it like that up here, like this. But you can see that there are little teeny tiny cubes too, right here to the side of me. Teeny tiny cubes, cubes of all sizes with this moon. And colors. And lovely colors. It's really colorful. That's life, but not as we know it. If you believe they put a man on the moon, then a man on the moon. Yeah. This is technology that we're looking at right now. It is a form of technology. With color bars. Lots of color bars and stuff with this moon. Yeah. Oh, really? REM zone? Wow, does that, I've never heard of REM Speedwagon. Look at that red going all the way down, that color bar red. Can you see the color bar red? There's like different layers, many layers up here to this moon. That red is going all the way down. Can y'all see it on your end? Danny, love it, honey. They got a huge earthquake somewhere. Where did it happen, Danny, honey? Look at all of that red going down the side of that moon. Wow. Rodney, honey, I've already been visited by the men in black when I was little. It was one man in black. I saw him on my path on my way home from school, in elementary school, and he just stood there looking at me. And I thought he would move with his car. He was standing there in his coat and his black hat, smoking a cigarette, skinny, by the creek. And the closer I got, he wasn't moving. So I ran the other way and went all the way, sidewalk all the way home is what I did. Yeah. My grandmother was visited by the men in black too. They followed her all her life and she was terrified of them. She was. We got some red on the moon. Now this could just be something about, you know, of course if you do something you're going to see colors. You could even see colors if you did it to your picture, Gina. Moon River. They come to you. They watch you. We have an evening dedicated to the moon. Oh, wow. That would be really interesting. Dedicated moon songs. I do like it better the way that it does look, which is brown right there. This is a brown moon. It's a nice, lovely moon. It is lovely. It is. But when it does this, let's watch it. See that big square? Did you see that red square? That red square, that red square compressed itself and it changed. Look at look at the movements. That is really wild. We're on the side of the moon. Green bars going out. Look at that. It is wild. This is actual footage that I took with my Nikon P900. But it didn't show up like that. I put there's two filters on this thing right here. Let me get my camera. There are two filters. No, I don't want to. This is my Nikon P900. I took the footage with that, but there's two filters. 3 on this OBS Studio thing. I mean, what can you do about it? Not a thing in the world. Can I do anything about this? No. Is it going to ruin my life? No. It's not. Look at the dark. Look at it, you all. It's the moon. I don't. See how big that square is? That square is really, really big. Poking in and out of that moon. It's wild. It's too mesmerizing, you all. I gotta stop. It's too mesmerizing. Looking at that moon with all of these things on it, it is way mesmerizing, but it is like the one image. Where was the one image? It's this image right here that NASA released, flying over the landing site. This was the moon. And this is what we're looking at. So who knows? Who knows? They could be building something on the moon. They really could. It looks really pretty. Yes, it does. Right like that. It's quite lovely. But I am going to go. I am. So thank you for watching. And with that being said, hello. Wherever you are in any part of the world, hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And you should go watch that video. It's on a live stream where NASA's thing was going over the moon, and it did that. It did it. It was also in a live video. How on earth did I get this like that? It was also in a live video stream. If I can get down to my live video stream, let me come down here where I found the moon. It was in this video right here. If you go to this video right here, what was the moon too bright tonight? Was it too bright to land on? It's in this video footage right there. Was a share the screen. It was. So I am going to go. I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful rest of your